Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Saski. If you're not new here, thanks for stopping by. So in today's video, we'll be talking about the process of obtaining your police record, and that's in Jamaica. For those of you who don't know, your police record is basically a slate. Hold on, let me go to Google to get the full definition and come back. Guys, can you believe I just recorded the entire video, and when I went to edit, the video have no sound. It literally had no sound. But that's okay. We're not going to be discouraged. That's totally fine. Let us do this again and continue the video. Yeah, so let's jump into it. So according to Google, the police record is it shows any criminal history that you had in the past, anything that would be deemed legally important or legally bad, or if you got locked up or whatever case it might be. That's the purpose of the police record. It shows any criminal history that you had in the past. Yeah, so the first thing that I had to do was go to the tax office. I'm not sure if you go to any one of the tax office, but the one that I went to was in downtown Kingston on Duke Street. Now, when I went there, the line was hecka long. The line was so long. I had to wait forever. So if you're somebody that's thinking like, I'm going to just do this in my lunchtime, or I'm going to take an hour to do this, no, it's basically like 2 to 3 hours just staying in the line to get the process done. So when you go, you will need to carry your ID along with your TRN. It doesn't matter what kind of ID, as long as it shows, yeah, it can be your passport, your driver's license, or your national ID. Yeah, so you carry your ID and your TRN, and there are two different prices. The first one is for $3,000, and this is the regular, and this is for 20, I'm sorry, this is for 21 days, and the second one is for $6,000, and this is express, and express is 5 days. So you can choose whether you want to pay for the express and get it in 5 days, or you can choose whether you want to pay the $3,000 and get it in 21 days, which I don't really think makes any sense, because if I am paying $3,000 and getting it in 21 days versus paying $6,000 and getting it in 5 days, it must mean that they are able to provide this within the 5 days. But then everything is money making. Anyways, so after you go to the tax office and you pay for it, the process has changed, by the way, for those of you who haven't been there in a while to do any business of the sort. The process has changed. So I was told that first you had to, in the older times, you had to go to the tax office and make the payments, and then from there you'd go over to the police records office, sorry, and then you'd give them the slip, and then you'd begin the process. However, it's not like that anymore. So after you pay for it at the tax office, they give you a slip or a receipt, and then from this receipt you have to go online to the website. All you have to do is go on Google and type in police record or anything like that, and Jamaica, police record Jamaica, and you'll see a site that leads you to the application form. With this application, you're able to sign up for your appointment and get your appointment date. So when you're signing up online, you'll have to have a passport size picture, or a picture of a passport size picture, because it is necessary. You'll need a passport size picture. I'm feeling so nervous because my video got deleted earlier. Anyways, we're going to do this. So you'll need the passport size picture. You'll also need the TRN, and along with the TRN you'll also need all the necessary information along with the receipt. If you don't have the receipt, you cannot book the appointment online. So for those people who think it's okay to get rid of your receipt, don't. It's totally necessary. So after you fill out the application online, then it's going to be emailed to you, and from your email you're going to print this and take it on the date in which the appointment was booked. For very important information, on the site you are going to see where Saturdays are available. However, Saturdays are only for persons who work in call center. If you're a person who selected a Saturday date, you're not going to get through. So I learned the hard way. So if the Saturday date is available, it's only for persons who work in the call center. So if you don't work in the call center, do not select Saturday dates, okay? So after you have done that, you're supposed to print the application form and carry it with you on the day of the appointment. So you're supposed, on the day of the appointment, you're gonna have the application form, your TRN, your ID, and a passport size picture, and the receipt. The receipt is a must. If you don't have your receipt, you will not get through either, and you cannot have a copy of your receipt. They need the original document, original receipt. The only thing that you will be printed or a copy of is the application form. Everything else should be original. Okay, so when you go down there, it's an extremely long line, so it's another waiting again. So it's best to go early so you can get through. However, if your appointment is on that day that you go, then you get through probably like 20 minutes time, you'll get through. So when you go inside, there's a sanitation station that sanitizes your entire body, because like, oh, and you have to have a mask. If you don't have a mask, they are not letting you in the building any at all. So to save yourself from purchasing a mask for $100, just carry a mask from home. So when you go inside the sanitation station, and from there you hand the documents that you carry to the person at the front, and they'll input your documents into the system, and then from there you'll be told to sit over to the corner to wait, and this is the waiting area for you to go ahead and do your fingerprints. After you sit and you wait for your turn, then you'll be told to go into this room, and in this room you will go ahead and do your fingerprint. So they'll tell you to put your fingers, your 4 fingers on first, and then your thumbs. After the fingerprint process, then you'll have to go back and sit and wait again another long time. In all, this process took me about 4 hours. About 4 hours it took me. So it's hold on, let me turn down the lighting. It is a pretty long process, like a whole day thing. So if you don't plan to spend the whole day, don't go, don't. So it took me about 4 hours, and yeah, after the fingerprint you go ahead and you sit back down, and this sitting area now is for the interview, and the interview is pretty short, probably like 5 questions they ask you, and you just present whatever remaining documents they hand back to you after you do the fingerprint. So when you go to the interview, they're going to ask you like just about 5 questions, as I mentioned before. Why do you want the police record? Where do you work? Where is it going to? Like just regular questions, nothing that you have to really prepare for, just the regular questions. And then from there they will tell you when is the day that you can pick up the police record and where. So some people get the opportunity to pick up the police record back at the police officers club, whilst some persons are sent back to police records office back on Duke Street to pick up the police record. Don't know why, but that's how it's happening. Oh, I should really mention that the previous location that most of us might know, that's not where it is anymore, and that's the Google has the old location, so you cannot use Google to find it. So it is, for those of you who know downtown, it is right beside JN and NCB on that same stretch. On your right hand, you just walk straight up, and on the building you'll see police records office, sorry, and the building has the number 56 on it, so you'll know that this is the building and this is where you're going to. So yeah, I think that's all you need to know Thank you so much for watching this video. If you made it to the end of the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe and comment whatever else you want to know. I am willing to answer anything, and I mean, we're not gatekeeping because everybody wants to get through in life. So anything that you want to know, you can comment and I'll answer to the best of my knowledge. Don't forget to subscribe. Subscribing is literally free, so get me to 1,000 subscribers. Like, I want to continue on this journey, so let us continue together. Thank you for watching this video. Enjoy the rest of your day. Mwah.